Hi Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot from the 6th of February to the 13th. So so I'm just looking at your cards. You've got a huge combination of energies this week. There's ups, downs, milk and honey in the middle of it, the 9 of Cups as well. 2 sixes, there's a sense of some sort of balance being restored. So yes, let me just look, sorry. Let's just start one card at a time. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. 2 meanings immediately come to mind. Some people are waiting for their ships to come in. You definitely could be looking with, you've got the 2 of Discs at 2 discs at the top, which can be juggling finances, but it's also about juggling life circumstances, just feeling you've got a bit much on your plate, and you have, because you've got choppy waters at the back. Some of you are waiting. For some people this isn't this at all. It's about new horizons, new expansion, breaking through into new territory, breaking through past blocks. For some people it's going to mean both. I've really got, for most people, it's going to be both, to tell you the truth. So there is an element of waiting, because you've got quite a few 9s, 3 9s. But for others, there's also quite a lot of receiving, okay? Okay, sorry, I'm just looking. This is quite an interesting reading. I think I'm just going to have Milk and Honey is your additional guidance card, which is about receiving some good news, and this makes sense because your outcome's a 9 of Cups. You start the week with a 6 of Discs. This is mutuality. It's about sharing. It can be about receiving money, a help of money, or it can be giving, but it's mutuality. It's about sharing, but it's definitely about receiving what you need, and that's going to mean different things to different Pisces, basically. But it's about the flow of give and exchange. Now it's paired with this Page of Wands, which is about new opportunities. If you see all the green shoots of new life, and his attention is more focused on one leaf than the other ones. So this page is a sign of, there might be some exciting new prospects, which brings us back to this 3, doesn't it? As a sign of sort of new prospects potentially coming your way. This could be a meeting with someone to arrange it. For some Pisces, this is just one of these, meeting someone in a coffee shop and you have a really good exchange of energy with, okay? But for you that are juggling money, that could be a support of money coming your way, definitely. Because right next to that 6 of Discs, you've got the 6 of Swords. Beautiful major arcana, extremely peaceful, moving on to a much more less turbulent time. But this can be anything. This can be just on a mental and emotional level. For others it's not. It's about moving house, it's about moving job, it's actually physically moving. But for others it's an inner process. It's just moving to calmer waters, away from the turbulence of whatever this 2 has meant, which quite often means just having too much to manage. This 6, interestingly enough though, is with the 4 of Cups, which is right next to the page. So there's a sort of sense of what you've been offered is maybe not quite what you want. It's almost this guy's been offered this gift and he's refusing to accept it because he's focusing on the other cups, okay? Not only that's going to, I'm not sure what that means to you, but it could just be, you know, well, I want this to happen, I want this to happen, but that's what's been offered, and it's up to you about the choices you make, Pisces, around this opportunity. But whatever opportunity is, it's milk and honey, and it's leading to new potentials. It might not be perfect, and that's why I've got also potentially a waiting energy for some Pisces. Okay, I'm getting both. Now we move on to quite a potentially difficult state of mind. You've got the Nine of Swords. I asked for clarity, and you've got the Nine of Wands. This is you trying to defend something that you've built. Okay, this is quite a classic. I call him the classic PSD card. He's been in the battlefields, and you've had to work hard for something, Pisces, and you're wanting to protect it, and you're not letting people close in case they're going to hurt you, or in case they're going to take what you've worked so hard to build. It's going to mean different things to different Pisces. And it's within the High Priestess, which is about the teacher within us. It's that inner knowing and that inner, very similar to the Hermit, but you know, the Hermit more teaches and the High Priestess more receives. It's a very, very, very Pisces card. About, you know, just being attuned to higher planes of knowledge, about intuition. It's about trying to stop that chaotic mind of the Nine of Swords, so you can receive the guidance about how to progress forward, Pisces. And I swear you're going to receive it, because you've got the Nine of Cups right next to it with the Knight, King of Swords. Now in this position, if you look at this king, he's not the most friendliest of kings, but he's got a crown and he's got the sword, and he receives divine guidance. He's a master of his mind. He's no longer controlled by it, because this card is about being controlled by the mind. You've moved on and you've actually taken control of it now, which means you get the mind to work for you and not the other way around. Okay, like the High Priestess who waits for guidance. Okay, she's that real powerful part of us that, you know, just that receives that aha moment, receives the way forward when it's doing the most random thing. You know, that's what the High Priestess is, and it seems to me if you can calm that mind. If you need to remain guarded, Pisces, you remain guarded, because you've got an inner process going on, and you're going to receive the guidance you need, which is going to lead you to the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is at the heart chakra, okay? And I'm really, really into it. That's, you know, sometimes we think we know what we want and what we're going for, and in reality, we're not making our wishes from our own heart. The Nine of Cups is about the heart chakra. It's about making wishes from your real inner power and your inner knowing, the High Priestess, and not fear. And incredibly, incredibly powerful into your weak, Pisces. Very intuitive. There could be a bit of disturbance to that Nine of Swords, but sometimes we need, you know, when you've got a radio and it's not receiving very well and you need to readjust it, you might have to go through the turbulence to get to the peace, okay? But maybe there's no other way around it. But listen, you're going to get there, and you're going to get to this incredible mental clarity, which is going to lead you to the Nine of Cups. Now, additionally, this could be an air sign some Pisces are communicating with. Sorry, I should have said that. And could be an air sign, but it could be any element. But the point is, you are communicating, you are discussing and communicating. So it could be about contracts, it could be about the way forward in your relationship. It's about relating at a mental level. So if it was a cups, it'd be emotional. The swords are about the mind, so it's about communicating. Okay, Pisces, I hope this was okay. It was quite a big reading. It was quite an awful lot of depth going on, a lot of moving through turbulence to get to what you really, really, really want in your life. Not what you think you should want, what your heart wants. Okay? And I'll speak to you next week. Bye.